Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube. Today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a hair care video, which I don't usually do. And I don't really talk about either. But I've been asked a lot to do a hair update on how my hair is since I changed to purple and blah blah blah. So I decided to also include in this video of how I got my hair to purple and as well as how I keep it the way it is, and also all the different products I've used and some that have worked and some that haven't worked for me and just stuff like that. So to change your hair to a dramatic kind of purple or a dramatic kind of colour, you know, pinks, blues, greens, whatever, you gotta have it at the lightest shade possible. And if you follow my blog, you'll know, you know what, I had a few hiccups along the way. It wasn't as easy as I anticipated. Not that I anticipated it was going to be easy, I anticipated it was going to take a good few days, but in the end it took a good few weeks. And there was a few, what call it, I did end up with brassiness and I did end up with ginger hair and it wasn't so pretty. But you know, I overcame it. I found how to, sort it out, and also in doing that I found out what I did wrong. So if you've seen pictures of me before I had my hair like this, I was like dark brown and then I had it like a purple over that, like a dark plum. I was using like XXL Live in Cyber, and so my hair was like really dark, and I had to tackle that by stripping my hair. Now I only stripped my hair once, where I probably should have stripped my hair about 3 times, because I've been dyeing my hair since I was like 11, 12, and so the damage and all the different colours have built up over the years. Now it's not visible to, like, you know, the naked eye. Your hair is one colour and blah blah blah, but underneath all that, you know, your hair still absorbs all that colour, and so it's still in there even though you might think it's not. What I used to strip it was FSR. Now FSR is not something, you know, it's not available to everyone. It's more of a trade product and it's pretty, like, it is pretty damaging for your hair. So if you can't get your hands on FSR, you know, even if you can get your hands on FSR, I probably wouldn't use it. It comes in a pink little sachet and it's like blue powder. I probably still wouldn't use it. I'd probably try and get like something else, a different stripper. It just because of the damage it can do to your hair, and if your hair is not in a good condition, it's not going to, it's really not going to react well with it. So what I did was I applied a stripper and my hair went completely ginger, and that's on my blog also, so you can see that. It was really like a bronze kind of ginger, and yeah, it basically just stripped all the colour out. Well, I thought it did. It didn't really. I should have used probably another one or another 2. And then, so after that then I bleached my hair, and what I used for my bleach was creme peroxide in 30 vol. I wouldn't go any higher than 30 vol. You know, you're going to seriously damage your hair if you use more than 30 vol. Go 40 vol and you're seriously, you know, you're looking for trouble. You might not end up with any hair like at the end of it. So 30 vol is really kind of like the highest to go. This is like, I think I pay like $2.99 in Sally's. Now I do get trade discount, so it's probably like, it's I think it was $4.45 I saw on the sticker the other day. So yeah, this, and then you mix this with your blue powder bleach. There's white powder bleach. I think the difference is blue, it kind of, I don't know, I heard somewhere it's supposed to like tone down yellows or something like that. The yellow tones that you can get from blondes. I don't know. So I just got blue. And really, it looks like this. And you get a little scoop and you mix one scoop to 90 mils of this. That's what I did for my hair anyway. And you apply that all over your hair and you leave it for think I leave it for, oh, I let mine for 40 minutes. You have to keep an eye on your hair through the whole process, because you will notice yourself it going lighter and lighter, and then you know, you don't want it going way too light, because if you keep it on for even like, you know, keep it on for an hour and your hair is already at the light stage, can possibly at 30 minutes, then you know your hair is not going to be in any good state if you leave it on for another 30 minutes. So like apply it all over your hair, like from your roots all the way down, and what you just keep doing like every couple of minutes is just check parts of your hair, like wear gloves, don't not wear gloves, wear gloves, and then like just keep, you know, moving the bleach off part of the hair, see how the hair's doing, check a good couple of strands around the head, because some pieces can go quicker than others, and then especially if you're applying it yourself, or the person that is applying it is a bit like, you know, slow at doing it, one side of your head can go quicker than the other, so you might have to wash them parts. So after that's done, if your hair is at a yellow blonde stage, now mine wasn't, but if you do and you're lucky and you get to the yellow blonde stage, then you're pretty much, you know, you can go forward from there. Mine didn't. I kind of got like a lot of brassiness. I bleached mine again, and it still had a lot of brassiness in it. I then stripped my hair again, because I was told by my cousin that I hadn't stripped it enough and needed to be stripped a bit more. So then I stripped it again, and then I bleached it again, and it get rid of most of the brassiness, and then I was able to dye it purple. I was able to dye it purple then, and it didn't go the shade I was looking for. People saw on my blog I was looking for, you know, really pastel light purple. My hair isn't at that stage yet. It's not light enough. It needs to get lighter, and so I have to let it naturally do that. But if you are at the yellow blonde stage, then what you need to do, if you're trying to go a pastel purple, you need to tone your hair white. This is this is the same, you get it at the same place where you get your purple dye, and one I used was this one called Scream, and it's called Silent Neutral. Don't get this, it's crap. It won't change your hair white. It won't do anything. I think I only paid like $2 something for this in Sally's. It won't do anything. I cannot, I don't know any good white toners. You probably you'll have to ask someone else. There's a lot of hair forums online that you'll find that do have some good advice on it, that will point you in the right direction for a white toner. This was the only one that was available in Sally's. I picked this up. It didn't work. I left it on for, you know, longer than it's supposed to, and it didn't work. Now, it didn't do any damage to my hair, so that was fine. I used like 3/4 of the bottle, you know, saturated my hair as it says, combed it through, but no, it didn't make any difference. My hair was still the same colour as it was when I went through, so it kind of just was like wetting my hair for no apparent reason. So yeah, you use that, well not use that, but use a different white toner to get your hair to a neutral stage, and that's when you get to that stage, that's the only time when you can able to get them pastel kind of colours that are really, really light. Otherwise, you know, you have to go for a darker purple. There's just no other way you can do it. So this is what my hair is like at the moment. It is a darker purple than what I had envisioned for it. Now, there is, as you can see, there's different like tones going through my hair. That's just still parts of where the brassiness is. Now it's not ginger anymore. It's just like it's more of a darker kind of yellow to like up here is a more of a white blonde. But I don't mind it. You know, I've got used to it over time, and I'm more settled with my hair now, that I actually think it works pretty well. It gives more of a tone than one. It's just sort of having one all over colour, and your hair can be kind of flat when it's just one colour, there's no dimension to it. So I actually prefer having my hair like this now, and I don't know whether I will go to pastel anymore or I'll keep it like this. I'm pretty happy with it. On to what I use to get my hair purple. Now, I've tried 3 different dyes over since January, because you repeat this every 2 to 3 weeks. Depends how much you wash your hair as well. Like, I wash my hair every 2nd day, so I probably have to dye my purple, probably every 2 weeks to 18 days. I wouldn't get 3 weeks out of it. When it gets to the 3-week stage, it's literally nearly black to complete blonde. And so yeah, so you have to remember, if you are going to discolour, it's not a dye job every 6 weeks or 8 weeks. It's not. It's every 2 weeks, and it takes a lot of patience. This isn't for everyone. You have to keep on top of your hair. You have to keep re-dyeing it. If you tire with stuff easily and you bore with stuff easily, then this isn't for you. What I first used was Paint Box in Purple Haze. And the reason why I got Purple Haze at the start was because there was no lighter purple than this. They had a light, I think it's called Lighter Shade of Pale, which is a really, really light white with a hint of kind of lilac in it. But that was too white. It wouldn't have taken to my hair. So I got Purple Haze, and the way I use this is I only use like a tiny bit amount mixed with loads of conditioner, and then what colour comes out in the pot is the colour that will come out in your hair. So you just mix it until the colour that you want, and then I continue to buy it in Purple Haze instead of like trying to find a lighter colour, is because it saves you money. If you're constantly dyeing your hair, you're better off going for a darker shade and then toning it down, because it's going to save you money in the long run. Paint Box is like, I think it's at €7-8 in Sally's. This one I would suggest more than the other 2 that I'm going to show you. I think just this one gives me the better results. It lasts a bit longer. It's I'll explain the other ones and then you'll see why I prefer this one. The next one I used after this was this. Okay, my camera ran out of memory. So back to where we were. I was on Organic Mineral Semi-Permanent Extreme Colour in Pure Purple. As I said, I got this in Kind Fruits. It was about €5. It didn't do very well. It kind of like, it washed out in about a week. 3 washes. I don't mind dyeing my hair every 2 weeks, but dyeing it every week is just like, I sometimes I just don't have the time. And it just, it was an okay purple, but it wasn't a vibrant purple. It wasn't, it wasn't really great. So this kind of gets toned down. Then I went on to Loreal Directions in Lilac. I heard so many good things about this, that this is supposed to be the best, and again I was kind of let down. I think it was just because I'd used the Paint Box first, and it was just, again, it gave the vibrancy, but then it was more kind of a silver purple, which was kind of what I was looking for at the first place. But then, because I'd already had my hair this colour and I liked it, I just didn't really like the silver kind of purple that was in my hair. It was more kind of a grey actually, more than silver. So, I paid €8 for this in St George's Arcade up in Dublin. And, you do get a good few applications out of it. Now, I wouldn't not use it again. there is a darker colour than lilac. I can't even think of the name at the moment. There is a darker colour than lilac, and I think I probably should have got that one. So I might try that one again when I'm up in Dublin. I'll get this, because you know Loreal Directions isn't readily available in Ireland. You know, it's not in Sally's, it's not in other hair care supplies that I've been into. I got this, like, you know, in, as I said, in George's Arcade, more of a kind of a like costumey shop and stuff. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the shop. It's on the, when you walk in from Temple Bar, it's Temple Bar, Grafton Street. It's on the right hand side, like in the middle. And so you'll see it, it's behind the cash register. So I probably will pick up the darker colour and see what that's like. But you do get a good few uses out of this. I think I've used this like about 3 or 4 times, and I still have a bit in the end of it. So what I'm going to do with the end of this one is, actually I'll tell you that in a bit. So yeah, so really, what colour, if you're wanting your hair my colour, then I'd go with the fudge paint box in Purple Haze and only use a little bit. I will have pictures up on my blog of how much I actually put in with the conditioner, and so this will go along with the video. So I'll link my blog down below so you'll be able to see it. Then conditioners I use. This is one thing that you know, don't spend money on. You know, spend money on conditioner, you know, you're using to condition your hair, but don't spend money on the conditioner that you're going to use to tone the purple into your hair. There's no use, you know, it's a waste of money. You know, you're spending €6-7 on a conditioner and you're using a whole pot in just one application. You know, the money's going to build up over time. So literally go to Aldi, go to Lidl, spend, I think this is like €1, it might be less, and I probably get like 2 applications out of this big bottle. And use that, you know, don't use a expensive conditioner. It's a waste of money. But in saying that, do use an expensive conditioner to condition your hair after you bleach it, after you tone it and everything. You know, it's going to be in a bit of a like, you know, help me out here kind of situation. It's not going to be as silky smooth as it used to be and stuff, because you bleach it, you know, you put more product into it than it's probably ever had in its hair before, and you know, it's trying to react to that. So how it reacts to that, end up going dry, you know, so you need something that's going to bring it back to life, give it vitality and stuff like that. One thing I will stress, if your hair is pretty damaged, before you go and do this, sort out your damaged hair before you even attempt to do this. I was like, you know, lucky my hair is pretty healthy, it's pretty soft, it's, you know, it's in really good condition, even though I put it through years of dyeing and stuff like that. You know, I've always kept good nick, like I've kept my hair in good nick, you know, and so by doing this, you know, my hair is able to withstand it. But if your hair is already dry, it's already brittle, it's already breaking, you know, you've got split ends and stuff like that, sort that out before you go and do this, because you probably might not have hair at the end of it. You know, your hair, it will take a long time to get back to being normal. You know, the last thing you want is your hair being dead on your head, really, because you might have a pretty colour in it, but it's not going to work. It's not going to look pretty at the end of the day. So when you're bleaching it, and then after you bleach it, after you bleach it, before you bleach it, you know, keep conditioning it. Now I use the 3-Minute Miracle from Aussie, and this is the deep treatment one for Revitalise and Replenish. And what I do, put this in, you know, leave for 5 minutes in my hair, and then my hair, you know, it just helps it. Now I put this in before bleaching, I put this in after bleaching, I put this in after I tone my hair purple. I use this then I think I use it about twice a week, and it just keeps the watercolour healthy, it keeps it soft, you know, and that's what you need. I also use twice a week is the blue frosting silverizing shampoo. This is like, you know, shampoo for like nannies who get the blue rinse, you know when you see nannies and they have grey hair and they have like a little purple going through it, you know, this is, you know, they use this then to keep that purple in through it for the rest of the week and stuff like that. This isn't meant for everyday use. It's meant for only what you call like 2 uses a week. You only have to like use a small amount. It's purple in colour, so you know it's great for purple hair. As it says here, it's a conditioning shampoo for grey, white, highlighted, light blonde tinted hair. So you know it helps. I know it does help a little bit with like brassiness and stuff like that. It doesn't get rid of it. Don't think this is a miracle product. It's not. It doesn't get rid of it, you know, but it keeps your hair in good nick. When I don't use this, I just use regular shampoo. But what I saw on Twitter the other day, someone posted a picture and they have like pink in the end of their hair, and what they do with their normal shampoo is put a bit of their pink dye in it to help keep their colour vibrant. So this is what I'm going to do with my Loreal Directions, the bit that I have left in it. Just mix that in with my normal shampoo and it will just help to keep the colour vibrant, probably make it last longer. Also, during the week we had like lovely sunshine in Ireland, which is a bit, you know, it's a bit random, doesn't happen very often, and my hair, I don't know, it kind of dried out. The ends dried out, not the top part, just the ends. The ends dried out and it wasn't as healthy and beautiful as it usually is. So I went into Sally's the other night because I had to get more purple, and I saw this, and it's called Osmo Intensive Deep Repair Mask. Now I've never used a hair mask ever. I don't think I've ever used one. Like I use deep conditioners and stuff like that, but I've never used a mask. But I decided, because my hair was in such bad condition, that I needed something to replenish it, and so I used this. Now I only used like a tiny amount of it. As you can see, this smells divine. I can't put my finger on it what it smells like. I've smelled something like this before. It's kind of a bit coconutty, but there's something else in it. But it smells lovely. But anyway, so I just left this on my hair. You leave it on, it says leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, or for more damaged hair 7 to 10 minutes. With me, you know, I leave these on for, you know, as long as possible. I always see, you know, you're conditioning your hair, leave it on for as long as possible, you know, and just really try and replenish your hair. So I did that. My hair went back to normal. There was no more dryness. It was grand. This was only like, I think at non-dry price it's like $3.50 in Sally's, but it cost me like $1 something. So I'd definitely be repurchasing this, mostly just because of the smell, because I love the freaking smell. But it is pretty good. So yeah, that's how I take care of my hair. Oh, and then actually also, then just, you know, when I'm styling my hair and stuff, I just use Tresemme Heat Defense Spray. Just because, you know, I'd use a lot of like curl and tongs or hair dryer. I don't use my straightener too much, but thing. And then I got this in my glossy box, which is the Ojon Instant Restore Hair Serum. It's like an oil. I love this. Yeah, I used to use, you've seen it before on my vlog, I used to use John Frieda hair serum for these. I've stopped using this and I'm using this now before I blow dry my hair, and it's just been really good. It smells really nice. It keeps the kind of frizziness down, and it doesn't, my John Frieda frizzies used to have my hair dry a lot quicker. This doesn't, so I kind of have to stand there for a bit more, but you know, it's worth it at the end of the day. I think that's it for all my, you know, how I get my hair this colour. There will be pictures on my blog of how I tone the purple and then how I put it in my hair. Pictures are not pretty, don't have makeup on, you know, but it's all for the name of the blog at the end of the day. If you have any more questions about how I do my hair, just leave comments or inbox me. you know, or leave a comment on my blog and I will get back to you. You know, there's no secrets to it. But as I definitely say, you know, take good care of your hair. If it's in bad condition before this, don't do it until your hair is in good condition. Keep you know, keep on top of your hair care while doing it. If things goes belly up, don't give up. I gave up for about 4 days. I sat in my bed, you know, feeling sorry for myself. Wouldn't go outside the house. My hair was kind of like half ginger, half purple, and I didn't want to go anywhere. And you know, and then I was like, what am I doing? You know, you just kind of get on with it, and you know, you figure out how to sort it out. And if you don't know how to sort it out yourself, then you know, go to a hairdresser and they sort it out for you. You know, if you're not confident about bleaching your hair at home, it is, you know, it's not for the faint-hearted. If you're not confident to do it, go to the hairdressers and get them to like bleach your hair. They'll probably do a well better job. Because as I say, I'm not a hairdresser. I'm a makeup artist, but you know, I don't know much about hair. But yeah, if you're not confident about bleaching your hair at home, go to hairdressers, get them to bleach it, but do the purple at home because they'll just charge you ridiculous prices, you know. And you've got to keep this up. You can't go back to hairdressers every 2 weeks unless you have loads of money. And there's like hair in my eye now. Also, if you're wondering, these boots extensions. These aren't my natural hair. This is my natural hair, but this is extensions. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I hope you are all having a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.